Hi, this is Sara Gilbert, founder of Strategist Business Development, where we help entrepreneurs move from ideas to execution. Today, I wanted to do a book review on a book that I recently read that I would highly recommend. So it's called The High Performance Habits, How Extraordinary People Become That Way by Brendon Burchard. So Brendon's book is all about what are the habits of high performers. Not just what do they think, but how do they act. Because we all know that at the end of the day, it's what you do that matters. So that you're thinking of doing something is not worth much. What's important is how do you step up, and what do you do? So in his book, which is really based on a lot of research that was done, what's nice about it is that yes, he does share a lot of research, but he also shares a lot of stories things that he lived with his own clients, his own coaching clients, which are very high performers. So in his book, he separates the high performance habits into two categories. The first one being personal habits, and the second one being social habits. So in total, there are 6 habits of high performers that he's identified, that those are the keys that the high performers do to stay high performing. So the first habit in the personal habit section is they seek clarity. Who they are, what do they want, where do they want to go? And that is something I have to say I see all the time between the people that I coach that are truly high performers and versus the ones that perform less and the ones who struggle. That clarity is so important. So in the study, it showed that having clear goals and having challenging goals, that is where you're going to get the best performance. If you have a goal and you know that you're going to reach it, you're not going to be motivated to do it. So you actually won't perform to the level where you're able to perform. That's why I also have with my clients, which I found funny, because with my clients I always do a goal, and then what's the stretch goal? What's that 1%, that 2% more, or sometimes it's actually way more than that, but what's that other goal that scares you, the one that gives you butterfly? Well, that's the goal that you want to go and have. So performance habit number 1 is they seek clarity. Performance habit number 2 is that they generate energy. And this is something, if you follow Brendon for a little bit, he often has this saying that says, the power plant doesn't have energy, it creates energy. So energy is something that we actually create. We design that. It's not by chance. So one good, I found one of the very good thing that he says, it's to manage your transition. So you know how some people get home at night and they're like completely drained? Well, to manage that transition between work and home, to be able to refuel your energy, to take the time to breathe in, breathe out, go for a walk. Sometimes you can just stay there and just show up your best self. And the same thing happens during the day. So as you're moving from one task to another, well, take the time to manage that transition to keep your level of energy high. Because when we keep on going all the time, that's when we drain. So take the time, take small breaks, and really continue to refuel all the time and keep that energy level at a high level. So I took some notes because I don't want to forget. Habit number 3 is raise necessity. This one really spoke to me because raising necessity is also about, who needs you to show up right now. I remember when I started my own business, I would go and check up on my kids who were little when I started my business, and I would go and see them sleeping at night to remind myself, this is why I'm doing this. This is what makes me get up every day and work every night. So that necessity that I knew that they needed me to show up. We're often willing to do more for others than we are for ourselves. So high performers, they raise the necessity. Who needs them to show up? So in these social habits, habit number 4 is increase productivity. So focus on what matters. If you want to produce more, if you want to be more effective, you actually need to do less things So you don't want to go wide, you want to go deep. And this applies to so many things in your business, actually so many things in our lives, but so many things in our business. So to increase productivity is actually to focus on fewer tasks, but follow through and really push them to the limit, to the extent of where you're actually really capable of doing them. Habit number 5 is about developing influence. And I love how this authorship, he came up with that concept of authorship, meaning people get to choose what they work on and how they're going to get it done. So our role is actually not to control everything that they do. Our role as a leader is really to give them the vision, see clarity, and then actually empower them to do it how they see it fits for them. So we want to develop that influence because we want to develop that influence on our team, but also on our clients. So really having that sense of empowering people, that's what creates also a habit high performers. And habit number 6 is demonstrate courage. I think it's something that all entrepreneurs have demonstrated at some point, is that courage to drop the security and just jump and just, hoping that the net will appear. And you know what? It always does. Now the thing is often when we actually have success, and then when we've reached a certain level of success, people tend to go and seek comfort and security. So to be a high performer, it's always to be able to demonstrate courage. What's the next thing? So like I said, it's a great read. I'll put the links below. He shares stories. What I particularly also enjoy is that he's got performance prompts. So there's actually exercises. This is not just theory after theory after theory. There's really exercise prompts that he brings in the book. So I'll put the link below to the book, but I'll also link below to different resources related to that book. Good read. Might want to grab a copy of it. Brendon is a great person. I don't know if you followed them in the last year. I've been following him for a while. He's definitely improved, his influence is at a whole different level, but it's nice that he really combines stories with research and exercises for us to do. So get the book, look in the detail below. I'll send you all the information on the book. Get the book. So if you like this episode, click on the like button, and you know what? Share it with somebody who might need habits of high performance. This helps me also help more entrepreneurs build and grow their business. So as usual, I invite you to send me right in the comments below. What if you read this book, what were your takeaways? And you know what? If you have book recommendation, also put them in the comments below. These episodes, we do them for you. So I always enjoy reading the comments that come along with them. So get the book, read the book. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.